Today on Newsbeat, House and Senate leaders honored fallen soldiers, heroes of the September 11th terrorist attacks, and the anniversary of 9/11 hits close to home with one LSU student.
And while the safety of our nation is important, campus safety is just as important. See what other colleges are doing to help prevent on-campus crime.
Also, are you looking for somewhere to go tonight? We have the answer. But if you want to stay home and lie on the couch, we have suggestions for that as well.
All this and more, Newsbeat starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Tiger TV Newsbeat. I'm Taylor Tyser.
And I'm Jake Robles. Thanks for joining us. On the eve of the 13th anniversary of the Twin Towers attacks on September 11th, House and Senate leaders honored the fallen heroes of the 9/11 attacks at a special Capitol ceremony. Lawmakers presented a congressional gold medal to each of the memorial sites where thousands lost their lives in the terror attacks. One medal will go to the Flight 93 National Memorial in Pennsylvania, one to the National Memorial, September 11th Memorial Museum in New York, and one to the Pentagon Memorial. The gold medal is the highest civilian award the U.S. Congress can bestow.
Today marks the tragic events from September 11, 2001. Reporter Amanda Luskin talked with LSU students about how it still affects them today.
Thursday marks the anniversary of the terrorist attacks in New York and Washington, D.C. on September 11, 2001. Even though some LSU students were young when it happened, many can still remember exactly where they were.
I was actually in a chapel class in lower school. I think I was in kindergarten when they told us the terrible news.
I was in my kindergarten classroom learning about penguins and how fast they swim underwater. So I remember that penguins swim 20 miles underwater because that's whenever we heard it on the radio.
My mom was currently working at NBC in Uptown, New York. And we turn on the TV and we see that the plane has hit the building. So we're like, what's going on?
Jack Weiss was in Los Angeles, California during the attack, but his mother was in New York, very close to the World Trade Center.
One of the things that really hit me was that I didn't get to see my mom for a couple of days because as soon as the plane hit, all traffic got suspended at the airport.
And it still impacts many other LSU students as well.
It still affected me a lot because I'm a Muslim and people started to have this negative outlook on me and my family, and started to get bullied by people I didn't even know. My family had a couple problems with people, like my dad had a lot of patients that didn't even want to go see him anymore. My mom used to wear a head cover but had to stop because people kept attacking her verbally.
Though many LSU students were very young in 2001, 9/11 still left a lasting mark on their life and will always be in LSU's mind and hearts. Reporting for Tiger TV, I'm Amanda Luskin.
LSU will always keep 9/11 in their hearts as we remember this day.
Speaking of today, I'm itching to hear about what kind of weather forecast we're going to have.
Are you really itching?
I'm
Jake?
really itching. You got to be serious about this one.
That is disgusting. What do you have for us today, Christian?
Tuesday night, we're going to see temperatures at 74 degrees. We'll have wind speeds at 3 miles per hour. It's going to be damp outside with 98% humidity and a 50% chance of rain throughout the night. Friday, we'll see highs at 91 degrees with lows at 74 degrees. We'll have a 50% chance of storms Friday. We're going to see those storm clouds rolling in around noon. Friday, we'll also see wind speeds at 6 miles per hour with 76% humidity. That's all I have for you now, but I'll be back later in the show with your game day weather.
Stick around, Tigers. When we come back, we'll look at one of the newest trends in college safety that can keep you safe right here on campus.
Stay with us.
Welcome back. With the increase in safety apps for phones, college students seem to put all their trust in their appliances. What happens when students can't get to their phones in time? Tiger TV reporter Larissa Bonaquisti knows another way colleges are keeping students safe.
During the day, LSU's trees provide shade, perfect for relaxation and studying. However, at night, the safety of students can be brought into question.
Whenever I'm going to get some dinner at the student union or coming back from the library from studying, I have to come back to my dorm room and it doesn't really feel all that great because it's super dark outside and all the trees. And they just kind of cast these shadows.
educating our students and as well as just our entire LSU community is the number one thing that we try to do.
Many colleges across the nation have employed a new level of security to ensure their student safety. Now, what could be better than the apps on our phones? Well, I'll let you decide that for yourself. I'm here reporting from Southeastern Louisiana University, where this new security system has been installed, to see exactly what it has to offer.
The Code Blue system is if you're walking late at night around campus and you feel unsafe or someone is following you and you feel uncomfortable, you can press the button and it alerts the security police officers on campus, and they'll come to your blue code location and check out the situation to make sure you're safe and you feel safe. If there was ever an emergency, that someone would be there to check up on me, and it would be a stat rescue.
We are looking into expanding that system and possibly adding some of those. We don't want people to get a false sense of security with those types of items. We want people to remain vigilant.
After the release of the LSU Shield app on Tuesday, we can only hope that the next step will be to put blue lights on campus. This has been Larissa Bonaquisti reporting for Tiger TV News.
When traveling around campus, remember to be vigilant, be aware of your surroundings, use the campus transportation, and travel in groups, especially at night. But in better news, what's entertainment news? Well, Netflix is adding a new show, and a comedian is gracing Baton Rouge with his presence. Taylor is the latest in entertainment.
Thank you, Jake. Lauren has the night off tonight, so here is your entertainment report from me. South African Olympian Oscar Pistorius is not guilty today in the murder of his girlfriend. He was accused of intentionally shooting 29-year-old Reva Steenkamp through the bathroom door after a fight. Pistorius says he thought Steenkamp was in bed and thought an intruder was in the bathroom when he accidentally shot her. A South African judge said the prosecution failed to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Pistorius committed the murder. Pistorius came to international fame as a Paralympic and Olympic athlete. His legs were amputated when he was 11 months old. He went to be the first double-leg amputee to participate in the Olympics, winning both gold and silver medals in the 400-meter and 200-meter relay races. Comedian Aziz Ansari is coming to the Baton Rouge River Center tonight. The Parks and Recreation star will be performing as part of his Modern Romance comedy tour. Ansari was named Funniest Dude in Primetime by People magazine in 2011. So if you're looking for a good laugh tonight, head down to the Baton Rouge River Center at 8 p.m. Also going on tonight, the Student Activities Board will be holding its weekly Thursday night live movie night. Tonight's movie showing is 22 Jump Street, which was filmed in New Orleans. Grab a friend and some popcorn and go to the Student Union's Live Oak Lounge tonight at 8. Are you looking for a new show to binge watch on Netflix? Well, if so, you are in luck. All seasons of Gilmore Girls are about to be on Netflix. The best mother-daughter duo, Lorelai and Rory, will be available on Netflix soon. New York Fashion Week is going on right now, which gets me excited for our local Fashion Week. It has just been announced that New Orleans Fashion Week is now being replaced by Southern Designs Week. Co-creator of NOLA Fashion Week, Andy Eaton, is the founder of this new Fashion Week that will hit the city this November. Southern Design Week is a part of Eaton's company, the Southern Coalition of Fashion and Design. We'll have more information on that as the events get closer. Well, that's all for our entertainment update for this week. Back to Jake at the desk.
Thanks, Taylor. When we come back, we're getting another special visit from a very special weather guest to talk a little bit about our game day forecast. You don't want to miss who it is. Stay with us.
Welcome back. Before the break, we said we would be hearing from a special guest. Do you know who that is, Jake?
Could it be Tiger TV's Ask Jordan?
I wish. But let's bring it over to Christian to find out.
Tiger TV sports anchor Johnny Lombardi and I are here to give you the game day rundown. Saturday, we're going to see highs at 86 degrees with a 50% chance of rain. So it's looking like it's time to pull out those purple and gold raincoats. But as we all know, chance of rain in Death Valley? Never. So Johnny, how do you see it playing out with the Monroe Warhawks this weekend?
Hopefully the rain can stay away for a second consecutive week, but I think it's going to be a good game, a nice in-state rival. A lot of kids will be driving down from Monroe to Baton Rouge to watch the game, and hopefully Leonard Fournette doesn't pull one of these in the game this weekend.
I know it's going to be another good game for sure. I can't wait for Saturday night, and thanks for joining us,
No
Johnny.
problem. Happy to be here.
Back to Jake and Taylor at the desk.
I should have known it was the one and only Johnny Lombardi.
Yeah, that's Johnny.
Oh well. We may see a rainstorm in Death Valley this weekend, but another storm is on the horizon for the entire planet. A solar storm is headed towards Earth as a result of a strong solar flare that launched off of the sun Wednesday afternoon. We could see some fluctuations in Earth's power grid. Small disturbances in satellite and radio transmissions are also possible over the weekend on Friday and Saturday. Be careful when you're using your GPS systems. The accuracy could be thrown off this weekend because of this solar storm.
Oh, wow. Well, that's all the time that we have for today, but don't forget you can watch us online at tigertv.tv or check out our YouTube channel.
You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and at lsureveille.com.
Thanks for watching, Tigers. We'll see you again next week.
Have a good weekend.